chicken tendy.
You guys think you're so slick, don't you? You think you can just come in here, expect to get content at a reasonable time, at the time in which I advertise, and I try to be consistent about, but I trip over it. Anyways, how's people tonight? Hope everyone's doing good. Hope everyone's had a pretty good weekend. Been, it's been a good one. I'm happy with it. And what better way to end it off with what better way to end off a weekend than with a 6 stream and with a little bit of boy dinner. Now I have here a fine selection of the finest boy dinner. Mwah, just beautiful. And what do I mean by boy dinner? I have leftovers from Chili's. So I mean that's pretty good. I have leftovers from Chili's and and a glass of whiskey. So, but like, what more do you want? Like, I I have some some of the Nashville hot chicken crispers. I got a plate of loosely assembled fries. Some of the brisket quesadillas, and half of a jalapeno cheddar sausage. Listen, if you guys don't enjoy dinner like that, what are we even doing here? Are we even Sigmas? Now I'm fulfilling my end of the obligation, of course. I got my chicken tendies, chat. Chat, look. I'm a happy man. What?
Chicken tendy supremacy.
Absolutely. Thank you, Redhead. Look at this. What more could a man ever want? You got a chicken tendy in one hand, you got a glass of whiskey in the other, and some good company. Cheers. Damn, that's a good night. Stringy as shit. Well, I hope everyone's been good. See, Cousin has claimed first. Though you didn't say it spiritually, you did. How could we possibly expect the schedule? You can't. And honestly, like at this rate, schedule might be a little tough. Considering that like I have a midterm for my class on Tuesday. So that's making me like piss my pants a little bit out of terror. So that's cool. I'm really excited for that. And absolutely spectacular. And yeah, it's been a time. You've been crampy Magoo. That's rough. I do not feel envy for you, cousin. Check general chat. Oh my god. Now I gotta pull up Discord, which takes me a whole 2 seconds to do. That's more work than I planned on putting in tonight. Hope you guys plan on that. I'm still far behind. I still got to Alright, Redhead, that's a good picture. I like that one. That summarizes the vibe for tonight. I'm gonna give that a little heart react. That's wonderful. But yeah, boy, the time. How's my homework been? Nightmarish. I'm so far behind. Given I've been feeling like shit. Not only do I feel like shit, your boy's been going through a little bit of a little bit of misery. But I'm trying my best here. I'm getting through it. In case the like semi-homeless facial hair that you guys have seen for the past couple months has kind of given that away. Yeah, it's been hard, but here I am. I'm doing it. We've been getting through it. We do what we have to do. Given that, like, it's a combination because the homework itself has been pretty tough and pretty stressful, but on top of that, I'm lazy. It is partially my fault. However, I did make a resume. I feel like my first time in like almost 10 years. Well, thankfully, I was able to go on like Google Docs. They made it like pretty straightforward. I just kind of like took a template that was on there and I just kind of like copied that. But I just filled in my info instead of the gibberish that they have on there. And all my resume is that it just has a picture of me flexing in the banana outfit. And that's it. Doesn't even say my name on it. It's just a picture. They're like, you know what? You got moxie. You're hired. What are your skills as a 32-year-old man? I'll just point to it and they'll go, shit, he's just too good. Nah, I've been in my comfy clothes though. I'm in my comfy clothes. I'm sitting here picking up my fucking boy dinner. I'm staying alive. I'm not saying I'm thriving, but I'm alive. You know? That's all that's all we can really fucking hope for, right? Had to feel a little bit better yesterday, so I went and hung out with my boy, played some Magic the Gathering, ate at Chili's. Had a couple margaritas. Pretty good night. Really can't complain. Yeah. What's up, Santa? Bitch ass. You're saying you overwhelmingly feel like I've been punched in the giblets. Interesting. That seems pretty bad. I would my professional humble medical opinion, don't do that. Just stop feeling bad. What needs to happen? I don't know how the whole like TED Talk scenario works. But I know they invite people up on the stage and they say some generic horse shit about positivity and confidence or whatever. I feel like I could do that. Like I have a whole presentation about how like the feelings in your head are just like made up and you just need to stop being a coward and just like stop feeling that way. It's true. The feelings in your head are just made up. You're just being too much of a pussy to change your mindset, you know? How you feel is entirely dependent on you. What's that? You know? Did your like dog get run over by a car? Did you get shot in the leg on accident? You can just choose to just not feel anything, like live like a total sociopath. The second like something that a normal person would be considered traumatic or life-changing, you can just simply just say no. You just look at it. Unfazed, holding frame. Some people might say That is the behavior of a sociopath, someone who is completely detached from the human experience and the unable to empathize with others and understanding how people feel and think and react. I'm just saying that they're weak. I'm just saying they need to let go. Embrace. Embrace who you can possibly be. Once you've thrown off the shackles of feelings, you can do whatever you want. And no one, and I repeat, no one can stop you. Anyways, live your best life. You ready for some cute spooky? Yeah, we're going to be doing that. So, just a reminder in case you guys did not see exactly what we're playing tonight. We're going to be doing some more of Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion. I hope you guys are excited for that, as am I. So, here's the thing I am pretty sure that game is going to get absolutely horrifying as time goes on. Because we made it to like, didn't we make it to like 250 or something like that before? I think we got to like 200 something. By the way, some of those encounters might get pretty tough. They might get pretty difficult. So we'll see how that goes. Just saying, might get pretty crazy. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I know. We got about like a quarter of the way because there's like 1,000 rooms. Yeah, I know we didn't play for super long because it was kind of our backup game, and that stream was a fucking mess. There's way too much happening way too quickly. And I was late today because I was playing Satisfactory. I was playing on my own personal save. Okay, playing on my own personal save, and now I maxed out a couple of these cold nodes that I had. So now all both of those bad boys are running, 120 coal per minute, so 240 coal. Got some power generators hooked up to that. I got all the water hooked up, all the pipes. It looks clean. Clean. So, I felt pretty good. I definitely wanted to knock that out before I hopped on. So, and like right when I saw the time, I'm like, shit. I just gotta button up like one or two things and then I'm good. So I did it. It was worth it. It was worth being late. Because I hate all of you. Nah, you're wonderful. Yeah, imagine playing Satisfactory. Yeah, what kind of fucking nerd plays that game? You know? I can't imagine what kind of dork would play Satisfactory. By the way, goodbye to everyone who's gonna hit an ad. Yeah, ton of time. So I had a little bit of time where I was able to just kind of like sit down and play some games for like an hour and a half. I'm like, oh, thank God, give me this sweet release of death, please, Christ, please, fucking end my life. Put a proverbial gun in my fucking mouth at this point. An HVAC gun. 800-person stream that had to end at 12 minutes because mental health just was not happening. Sometimes streams don't work out even for the pros. I mean, yeah, that'll happen. Yeah, that'll happen. Yeah, I mean, no one is immune to mental health problems and concerns, right? you can take the most confident people on the face of this earth, and they'll still go through it. Like that's a pretty universal human experience. It's the same as the sun going up and the sun going down every day. You know, you're going to experience that unless you're like some kind of mole person that lives in a cave. In which that experience is that you probably have not seen the sun for a while. You don't really experience that. You just kind of know what happens. But what the fuck am I talking about? All right, never mind. But it's as universal as feeling hungry or feeling tired or anything like that. Yeah, so I kind of wonder myself, like, especially with the workload that I'm under right now, like if I might have to take a week off or something, 'cause it's getting a little stressful. Getting a little stressful, you know. But I'm trying. I ain't giving up because I ain't no bitch chef. Just like that one guy told Gordon Ramsay for like kind of unprompted. I ain't no bitch chef. Gordon Ramsay's like, what? I think he was criticizing him for like some dish that he made. And he just kind of like unprompted, like, I ain't no bitch chef. Okay, no one asked. And okay, so let me tell you guys too about something that might some people might consider disgraceful. I'm people. So when I went to Chili's, right? I did like the pick three smokehouse combo, goaded by the way. So I got the brisket half order of brisket quesadillas, right? Um, and the waitress tells me, she's like, "Oh, well, just to let you know, the brisket quesadillas have jalapenos in there, if that's okay." I was like, "Oh yeah, that's fine." And in reality, in my head, I'm like, "What kind of pussy bitch can't handle a little bit of jalapeno, a little bit of jalapeno?" You're better off not telling them. That way, their ilk can be rid of the land. We will not have to suffer these fools any longer. They'll be they'll be turned to paste beneath our feet, crumble into the ashes of their weaker ancestors. All because of a little jalapeno. Embarrassing. Couldn't be me. I'm out here maxing the jalapeno. That's what I'm doing. Going crazy for it. Seeing plenty of people take a week off recently. I mean, like, I really don't want to do it unless I absolutely like kind of have to. But given that like, given how the schedule is, this sucks. This isn't fun. So, like I said, part of that is a me problem. I don't gel all that well between like, I haven't been to school in 14 years, right? I graduated from high school in 2010. All right, might as well be ancient history at this point. So all those habits have been like very, very rusty. I'm talking like you soak that shit in WD-40 and you're like, dude, this is still bad. This is still terrible. We're better off replacing the whole thing at this point. And even by the time that I was like almost out of high school anyways, my study habits were pretty piss poor anyways. Um it's only because I carried through because of my dare I say Sigma mindset or whatever. No, I just like I was just good at school or whatever. I just didn't really have the need to study all that much, thankfully, because my study habits were dog shit. And I see that not honing that skill set has not paid off at all. It has been actually pretty detrimental. It sucks. So, because you're in the workforce for like 14 years, right? And then now all of a sudden you're used to like once you're done with your workday, you can just come home and do whatever it is you got to do, right? Whether you got to do some a little bit of grocery shopping before you get back, you do some laundry, your dishes, all that shit. But now it's like not only on top of like an 8 hour day of class, you now have to sit down and you got to do homework. And sometimes that homework takes like 3 fucking hours to do. So, and given how distracted you are, how good you are at just locking the fuck in, that 2 or 3 hours left of homework can now all of a sudden take the rest of your night. So it's tough. I haven't been to the gym in like a month. I plan on going back tomorrow. But that hasn't stopped me from being an absolute fucking beast. Look at these forearms. You kidding me? These things, I could choke a fucking grizzly bear with these things. I still got it. But I could be stronger and I could look a little better. But, that's just the male body dysmorphia talking. What's up, perps? Yeah, it's doing good, my man. We're going through it a little bit, but we're hanging in. You remember? Lucky I was still working at home. I had 2 jobs and went to community college. Shit, perps, you were on that grind set, dog. You were built different. I still respect the hell out of anyone who has it in them to go to school and work on top of that. Luckily, now I'm very lucky. I managed to save up a bit of money before I did this endeavor, right? So it hasn't been nearly as bad as it could have been. But to anyone who has to work and like go to school, that shit sucks. I'm doing this full time and I still feel like it's too hard. God damn. But I'm trying though. I think I am getting a pretty decent grasp of it. It's just fucking hard, man. But I gotta secure 4 job shadows, right? I've gotten 2 figured out so far. Now I need the other 2. So I can go and do my little AC thing. I can be you know, I can be a good little air conditioning Sigma out there. Going crazy. Yeah, it was mentally draining, but yeah, it did get better. Oh, I can only imagine. That shit's hard. I got a cup of hibiscus custard. Why? Stop it. I always forget what hibiscus tastes like. It's like for some reason my mind like I'm sure everyone has this with something, right? But you're told explicitly about something only for you to forget it like maybe a couple of months later or like a week later. Like for example, with hibiscus, like I'll go through these times where I'm like I see it and I understand like oh, it's like a flower, whatever, it's something. I remember what it tastes like. And then like a month or two later, I'm like, what the fuck is hibiscus all over again? It's just like parsnips. Like, what the fuck is a parsnip, dude? And for music, I do that with Skeleton Witch as well. To anyone who is passionate about metal, um, I'm an avid metal fan. I know this is shocking revelation, but Every once in a while, I'll forget what Skeleton Witch sounds like because I see the cover art, I see some of the merch, whatever. I'm like, oh, maybe I should try listening to Skeleton Witch again. I don't remember what they sound like. I listened to like 2 songs, and I'm like, eh, okay. And then I just stop. And then for me to repeat this devious cycle all over again. So physically it was okay because I was still in my 20s. Oh yeah. Yeah, you were just tanking the damage at that point. You were built different. You had that youthful energy. Not Perps now though. Perps now is fucked. Hibiscus's potpourri? Wait, really? So you're saying cousin is eating potpourri fucking custard? That's messed up. That's weird. Cousin, stop eating that. Skeleton Witch is mid. Okay. I'm glad Perps and I came to this consensus that Skeleton Witch is incredibly mid. I also felt that way about which there was another band. Oh, it was Unearth. I remember one time listening to Unearth, and I remember a couple of songs, right, where they had like a particularly long intro that was like really catchy, and I went, okay, okay, I'm digging this. And then the vocalist started, and it was just like mids with not like hardly any sort of variation in tone or pitch or anything like that. It was just like it was like decent mids, but it was just like this would be better honestly without the vocalist or with a better vocalist with more range. I'm like just it just got so boring so fast. I just kind of stopped. I was like, yeah, that's a shame. Yeah. Yeah, I was just fucking with you, perps. I had a good album like 10 years ago, but since then I can't. That's fine. Our tastes evolve and change. Yeah. Like, here's the thing. If yeah, tastes evolve and change. Like I used to be big into Disturbed. Anyone who knows me like personally knows I wore like a Disturbed shirt all the time. It was like one of the very few bands I actually even like really listened to for a while. Like an embarrassingly long amount of time. It was kind of shocking. Um then it was Metallica. And oof, boy do tastes change. It's either me or that Disturbed makes like the same fucking song over and over again. Listen, but I will sit here and defend. I will defend 2 albums from Disturbed. Okay? Hear me out. I will listen to 10,000 Fists and I'll listen to Indestructible with no shame in my heart. No shame. Those albums are absolute bangers. They will live on in my heart forever. They will. Uh, the Sickness is kind of weird and not that great. The only reason why it launched off was because the single, obviously Down with the Thickness. Believe is a bad album. It's just kind of all over the fucking place and not really that good. There's a couple songs, but yeah. But 10,000 Fists like really hit it out of the park. And then Indestructible was a banger, and then they went to like then they did Asylum, and Asylum was like you could really feel that they were starting to like I don't know if it makes sense, but they were really starting to they hit that they knew the kind of songs that they could make, and then they're like, okay, this is it now until the end of time. So it felt like a worse version of Indestructible, like a much worse version, where it was just like so much more boring. I'm like, okay. Wave 2, baby. Let's go. No, you're totally right. My body is absolutely fucked, dude. Same. I had to kneel down to wire a refrigeration box the other day, and like I got up and my knees were like, dude, what are you doing? You're too old for this shit. Faber. Indestructible was a banger album, but in my heart, 10,000 Fists just it has that nostalgia factor for me because I listen to albums so goddamn much. It's crazy. They're doing an anniversary tour for their first album. Why would they do that? Their first album was like one of their weakest ones. Don't like the only like they only had a couple songs on that album that I kind of like. And even then they're like too new metalish where it's like, okay, that can stay in the past. It may have been fine for the time, but just kind of push that down. Nah, no, thank you. You know. LOL, we love nostalgia, Joe. Listen, why do you think I'm a Halo fan? There is nothing carrying Halo besides nostalgia at this point. So if listen, I'm just as guilty of being a sucker to nostalgia just as anyone else, right? I'll admit this. Sure, I'll shit on Star Wars fans. Sure, I'll shit on Silent Hill or whatever, for just kind of going off of a few things, and just kind of basing their entire personality around that. I did the same thing with Halo. Are you fucking kidding me? Think I'm above criticism? I'm here for it. Yeah. Yeah, the show was so great. I still don't understand the thought process behind making that show. It's so baffling. It's like, what if we took John Halo, right? And we took him into a weird little perverted like sex criminal. What? And he took off his helmet all the time. What? Like what the fuck is this? uh you had me as sex criminal? Yeah, I figured I would. I figured I would. Sorry to be a little bit of a pervert. I understand. Trust me, we all got the urges, you know, it's okay. I understand. Everyone's got the dark urge flowing through their veins. You know, sometimes you're just sometimes a lot of time you can keep under control, but there's times where you're just like every once in a while, right? The dark urge will hit and it's like you're going to look at furries. Like but I kind of don't feel like it, but you catch the right angle, that right piece of artwork and you're like, okay, I get it. For You're like, all right, I think I kind of get it, at least enough for me to watch this or pay attention to this for like another like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. And then I'll try to shove it back down in the corners of my mind again. Don't judge me. Anyways, let's play some Spooky's House of Jump Scares. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you feel like it or not. You're gonna feel it. Yeah. Either way, you're gonna see. Oh, excuse me. You're gonna see a fox guy, a buff fox man, and you're gonna see some wolf lady with big titters and a fat ass, and you're gonna go, this is fucking weird, but all right. I don't make up the rules, okay? I'm just telling you how it is. Sometimes, like I said, the dark urges hit. And you gotta just go for it. If I don't shit myself, I'm so scared you owe me my sub money back. Listen, if you shit your money, oh my god, my brain. If you shit your pants so hard, right? If you shit your pants that hard, I'm not paying you. No. No refunds ever. You guys should know this. Coming from a certified Sigma just myself, refunds ever? No. Never. I would never stoop so low to something so cringy and embarrassing. You shit your money. Thank you, cousin. On top of it as always. There isn't a disclaimer saying there isn't. Well, this is going to be my disclaimer. You are never going to get a refund from me ever. What's that? Did you accidentally send your entire paycheck to me through a donation? Guess what? Rip, bozo. Guess you'll die. Guess you're going to be pushed out onto the street after not being able to pay your rent. Wow, or your mortgage or whatever. Wow. Shouldn't have done that then. That's a real shame. Shouldn't have been so fucking stupid. You know? So, it's kind of on you. Oh, yeah, we are boys. Don't get me wrong, Ghost. We are boys. Oh, Ghost, while you're here, I have to talk to you. So, you recommended I watch that movie, The Lodge, right? You were the person who recommended that to me? Yeah? Okay. So I sat down and I watched that movie, and I'm going to talk about it. Okay? If you want a spoiler for my interpretation of it, I thought it was strictly okay and not that great. Kind of fine. I really tried. I sat there and I was thinking to myself, like, okay, I could appreciate the slow burn. I've watched movies with like a real slow burn before. And man, I got this piece of chicken stuck between my teeth. It's driving me nuts. Let me get a little flosser. Be right back. Okay. So I ended up watching the movie The Lodge, right? And I thought it was like pretty okay. Like I said, I have really enjoyed movies in the past that are like pretty slow burns. I've talked about it before, but I really like the movie Skinamarink. I can totally understand why someone wouldn't like Skinamarink. It is also kind of like that, where it's just very slow burn. Very slow burn, not a lot going on. But in my opinion, what saved it was the absolutely oppressive atmosphere of the film, right? I feel like the lodge, it had some good elements to it. I feel like kind of that feeling of mystery that was going on throughout it was definitely kind of interesting, but I wish they did more of that to kind of keep me engaged. There was, okay, so chat, in case anyone cares, I am going to give spoilers for the movie The Lodge in case that is anything you guys are interested in, okay? I'll give you like 30 seconds where you guys can peace out in case you, for whatever reason, want to see it and don't want spoilers, okay? So, yeah. The movie is pretty decent. There is some good camera work. There is some kind of a building of atmosphere and a building of tension, right? All completely fine. But I guess like I had guessed what was gonna happen. Almost got me there. Almost got me. But I like figured out what was gonna happen like about halfway through the movie. I was like, I know what's gonna happen. I had two ideas what was gonna happen, and one of those was absolutely correct. Okay, so now those 30 seconds is up. I'm gonna talk about spoilers for The Lodge. So, so one thing that I did like. Oh, there's the Goo Ghost. Okay. So the movie is, I don't know what this is. Oh, it's like an illusion. Not being chased, so that's good. Okay. So, the movie is like basically two kids. Two kids have like parents that are split up, right? And so their mom ends up doing the big Sudoku to herself. And now like the dad is moved on, and he's starting to have interest in getting married to this lady who was in a cult, like very, very heavily Jesus freak cult. They're pretty crazy people, you know, all that good stuff. And so they basically go out to this cabin in the middle of fucking nowhere, middle of winter, like around Christmas time. Either way, these kids do not like this lady very much. They think she's weird and creepy, and you know, like a day goes by or whatever, and then they start noticing there's like shit going weird with the house. Like people's stuff ends up going missing, and no one seems to know what's going on. So, all right, spoilers once again. I'll give you a couple seconds. So spoilers are, all the weird shit is going on in the house because the kids are fucking with her, and that ends up backfiring pretty hard because that ends up like PTSD triggering the new mom's PTSD with all the religious cult bullshit, and she ends up murdering the kids and the dad. So in reality, like the former cult lady was a victim like pretty much the whole time, right? And the kids, for whatever reason, thought that was a good idea to fuck with her over. Like, given I understand why they didn't like her because they were really attached to their mom, but I don't know. I guess it didn't pay off in a way where, like, I felt satisfied with that conclusion. I guess maybe it's because I guessed what was happening about like halfway through. So I don't know. I guess to me it felt unsatisfying with that reveal that the kids were actually just fucking with her the whole time. I don't know. But there are some pretty shocking moments. There are some pretty like shocking moments in there. Like there's the scene where the original mom does the big Sudoku to herself. That kind of just popped up, and it kind of reminded me of like an Ari Aster film where you'll have these build up of kind of like tension, or kind of wondering like almost like even confusion, like where is this going, with like a sudden act of violence that maybe lasts for a couple of seconds before it cuts away and leaves you to kind of chew on that and to think about that for a little while. Ari Aster does a great job with stuff like that, like in Midsummer and Hereditary as well. So yeah, so I feel like it had some of that DNA in there that I did like. That there were a few moments like that I really enjoyed, but for the most part, it was all right. I wish there was a little more meat on the bones, but I guess because I can see it because you guessed it. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I think it's mainly because I guessed it. I feel like if I didn't kind of make that prediction ahead of time, just kind of shut my brain off, I probably would have enjoyed it a little more. Like I said, I liked some of the camera work. I really liked everyone did a pretty solid performance in the movie. There wasn't a single person where I could kind of like pick them out and went, yeah, maybe do this a little different. Everyone had a great performance. Yeah, it's just I guess some of the story beats I feel like could have been a little tighter in my opinion. Maybe trim down some stuff, but I don't know. They actually show the whole thing too. Yeah, when the mom does the deed, it's quick, it's brutal, and you get to see the whole thing. No quick cuts away or anything. So it's it hits hard when you see it. So okay, so to spookies. One day, a strange merchant came to town. He sold handmade puppets and trinkets, and all the children loved his store and his gifts. But the town couldn't support his store because the other shops were failing. The other shopkeepers became jealous. So one night, some of the townspeople took all his puppets and threw them in the river. That seems unnecessary. Just afterwards, he came running to the river, crying and wailing that his children were being drowned. He dove into the river, trying to save his possessions. Townspeople, bitter and angry, still watched him frantically thrash and dive into the river until he never came back to the surface of the water. Well, all this because of some damn puppets? Jeez. Fucking people. Much as I like the film, I actually wouldn't rewatch it. Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that too. Like, I know that can be a problem for some people, where like some films are good for like one watch, and that's it. That's as much as you can go. Other ones are better for like rewatches, for like seeing different details in the scene. Maybe there's something they may have missed. Ari Aster movies are pretty good for that too, so you know, that's pretty cool. Movies like that never really have the same feeling watching it over and over, for me at least. Yeah, I think the part of the whole appeal is like kind of the mystery of, hey, what's happening with this family in this situation? What's going on here? And once you kind of figure that out, there's really not a lot more to do with it unless the movie really thrives off of atmosphere or like something else you just want to chew on. But once that mystery is solved, you know, it's like there's really not much to it. And that's not a detriment to a film. Some things are just kind of structured like that, where and that's okay. I like that. Role Models is a movie you watch over and over. Oh, I really like Role Models. Role Models is pretty funny. I also rewatched religiously How High. I know Ghost Prototype knows this because we used to rewatch How High together like all the fucking time. That movie's great. It's like the most like peak fucking early 2000s comedy movie I've ever seen. But I don't know why that movie just gripped me. It was just so goddamn funny. I watch Horrible Bosses like every time. Horrible Bosses is pretty solid. Boogeyman with Robert De Niro. I think I've seen that, but I just don't remember it. Oh wait, no, I do remember it because it was like this whole like murder thing with like his grandkids or something like that, and it turned out he was the killer. Can't remember. It's crazy because we don't even do the weeds. Yeah, I like to reiterate, Chad. I've never smoked the marijuanas, and I've never even smoked a cigarette. Like I just have no interest in smoking. But I don't know why. I found How High to be the funniest goddamn movie I'd ever seen at the time, so I loved it. Years later, the children of the town began to go missing, and as more and more children disappeared, people began to find more and more puppets in the forest and around the river. The puppets seemed to almost look like the missing children sometimes. Ooh, that's spooky. Although not what they wanted, the shopkeepers were satisfied. Look at that key. I feel I'm gonna get spooked. This must be the door I came in through. So it holds up too. I rewatched it when I was out on maternity. Really? You mean paternity? The gendered term. But I get you. Yeah, I was curious to see how that movie held up. Honestly, like, cause I wasn't too sure on that. You know, like sometimes with those comedy movies, it's pretty easy for them to kind of just not really hit quite the same. Be pretty simple. No, you were pregnant, your balls were still swollen? Hey, that's okay. Listen, are you really living unless your balls are swollen a little bit? I don't think so. You gotta have your balls swell a little bit, you know, for the meme. I don't know what this guy's deal is, but I don't like him. Okay. Ow. Okay. Whoever you are, Marionette Man, I can't say I care for you too much. Ow. You mind not fucking skeleton step? Oh, Christ, he hits hard. Okay. Ow. Oh, I don't like that. Chat, I don't like that. I played Dead Space 2. To become a puppet is to rid oneself of the pain and harshness of choice. Now nothing you do is your fault. Now you belong to something. You belong to me. Well, goddamn. Your soul wanders in endless maze, so now I'm part of the spooky. Oh, I gotta go back now. Fuck me. Shit. I'm not really quite sure how to avoid that thing. Maybe I gotta time it, because it seems like... Okay. I probably should have studied them a little more. Alright, now I gotta go back. I'm getting haunted. Yep. Ghost Lady is right there. I'm gonna say the wide open ones, those ones I know for a fact I'm not gonna get jump scared. At least by the dumb little cardboard cutouts. I know that. Okay. We got that key. Now we go over here. But yeah, so I also, I don't know. I've been hitting kind of like a wall, like a series of duds with horror movies. I watched The Lodge, and I was kind of okay on that. Not really anything that impressed me too much. I also tried watching... Oh, I tried watching some movie the other day, but I stopped halfway through because I was just fucking bored of it. Oh, right. I remember. So there's this movie called In a Violent Nature. It's on the Shutters there. I guess it was a Shutter original, and I remember for a little while seeing some people talk about that movie as like something that was like really disturbing and kind of fucked up to them. So I was like, all right, I'll check it out. I saw it was on Shudder. I'd recognized the name, so I was like, you know what? All right, let's see what happens. Checked it out. Incredibly fucking boring. Incredibly boring. it felt like, what if we did you know, Friday the 13th again, but significantly slower somehow and with less going on. You were like, oh my god, I gave it a chance. I felt like I gave it a fair shake. I gave it about 40 minutes for something to grip me. Something. Fucking goddamn it. I don't know how to get away from him. Can I skip this? Shit. I don't know how to get away from him. There's like one on Hulu that takes place in the Dust Bowl, and it was like 10 minutes away from the ending, and I just shut it off. Yeah, that's like... Honestly, like, I had kind of thought about doing the same thing when I was watching The Lodge. I'm sitting there, like, almost praying to myself. I'm like, please let this pay off in a way that doesn't suck. And, you know, the ending I liked. You know, it was kind of a fucked up, pretty disturbing ending. So I was like, all right, you know what? Okay, that salvaged it. But yeah. But like getting to like 10 minutes away from the ending just to like shut it off. That's a frustrating feeling. I've had to do that before too. You don't feel proud of it, you know? You're like, this just sucks so bad, I just can't watch it. I kind of felt that way when I was watching the movie Pandorum. Holy shit, that movie sucks. Holy shit, that movie sucks. It's like kind of shocking how bad Pandorum is. It's kind of crazy. Like, it almost should be, like, illegal to how bad Pandorum sucks ass. And even though I had endured it for as long as I did, I got to, like... I think I was in, like, the same kind of situation Perps was in, where I'm like 10 or 15 minutes, because I was actively checking how much longer that I had in the movie. I was, like, 15 minutes away, and I'm like, dude, I'm struggling. I'm struggling here. Yeah, I was good with it. I got 10 minutes back in my life. Hey, that's fine. Now, listen, I enjoy bad movies as much as anyone else does. Anyone who knows me also knows that I love the series Mystery Science Theater. It is one of the series that I had loved very much as a kid. I had absolutely loved it. And, so, you know, bad movies are something of almost like an art, in a way. They have to be made in a sincere fashion where you can tell someone tried, but it just ended up falling on its face. You can't just make a bad movie for the sake of, you know, trying to make a bad movie, because then it feels insincere and kind of lame. If that makes any sense. I hope my little insane rambling is clear with you guys. But I feel like making a bad movie requires earnestness. Earnestness is a requirement. Otherwise, that kind of cynical nature of like, oh, look, we're making a bad movie, haha, you know? I feel like that sucks. I feel like you're trying too hard, and the sincerity is what makes it funny. Like if you watch The Room, like Tommy Wiseau thought that he was making a gripping, you know, thriller. I don't know what kind of movie it was supposed to be. Thriller comedy? I have no idea. Either way, the guy tried. He had it in his head of what he wanted to make, and he tried his ass off for it. Didn't turn out well. Turned out to be one of probably the worst movies ever made. But he tried, and he made an earnest effort to do so. But if you've watched like Tommy Wiseau's other movies that he's come out with in the past, like basically forever since then, they suck. They're not. You can tell he's kind of self-aware. He's kind of caught on to the joke. So if I don't move, see, just want my health back because you hit pretty hard. So he tries stabbing in the back. So if you try to like turning around to look at him, does that do it? Oh. Oh, I think that's it. I think if you turn around. Okay, that's what it is. Fucker, I didn't catch him that time. That's tricky. That's... You fucker. I was gonna say, that takes some tricky timing. Let me heal. Let me heal. Let me cook. I was the same. I watched Svengoolie. Oh, you watched Svengoolie? I've heard Svengoolie's pretty rad. Just never gave it a chance. Your Sense Theater. Yeah. So once you. Oh, you fucking pumpkin. Aha. See, this is the game where Santa would be proud. You turn up your DPI to an insane level, and then bam, you can rinse this guy. Yeah, get rinsed, idiot. Fuck you. Ooh, yeah. Almost got me, you piece of shit. Svengoolie Mystery Science Theater, and only good when they tried to make it good but ended up bad. Yeah, because if someone makes like a bad movie in a like cynical way where it's like, oh haha lol, look how bad we made this, it doesn't feel fun. It's the earnestness, it's the like legitimate attempt that someone put into it where you're like, okay, that's a weird or bad creative decision that someone honestly thought was a good idea. You know? And I think that gives it all of its charm. Yep, I see Santa in there lurking. I see you. Yeah. So that puppet guy, I feel like, if we just max out the DPI, dude, we'll be invincible. We can never be beaten by him. And the thing is, too, like, the dumb little, like, spring jump scare guys. Oh, boy. Nope, not going in there. Okay, left. Left, left. Left, left, left. Oh. Easy. Too good with it. Just simply too good. I don't know. I've been itching for a good horror movie though. I've been really wanting to watch more of them. I did yeah, I tried watching that In a Violent Nature movie the other day. That fucking sucked. I feel like I watched something else too the other day and I wasn't too impressed with something. I remember, okay, The Lodge was all right. But yeah. I don't know, have you guys seen anything like pretty interesting lately? I've been, it's obviously the spooky season, chat. We have to enjoy this season while it lasts. I don't know. I'm looking for recommendations, though. Yeah, Santa pops in whenever there's DPI mentioned. He's a demon for it. They're gonna watch 1408 tonight. That's fair. 1408 is a really good movie. I actually really like that one a lot. That's one where I can watch. I can watch that one several times, and like I feel good about that. I don't mind that. Ow. Oh fuck. There's beds on the walls, chat. It's getting serious in here. But yeah, 1408, I can rewatch and still really enjoy that. I still really appreciate how badly that room fucks with John Cusack. And how much like Samuel L. Jackson's like, dude, don't go into that fucking room. I'm telling you, just don't do it. Like the scene where John Cusack is holding his like he has like a dying daughter that has cancer and she's fucking dying in his arms like again. And then like the daughter then like crumbles into ash in between his fingers. And then like the radio starts playing "It's Only Just Begun." Yeah. It's like Jesus fucking Christ. It's so rough. That's a good movie though. I like that one a lot. Hella good. So that's a movie called The Boogeyman. That was okay. Was that the one with Robert De Niro? That scene is fucked. Yeah, it is. Yeah, and the room's like, okay. What? Did I die? Am I stuck in jail? Ah! Oh. Oh, okay. I did not expect that. So if I just sit here for too long, I just die instantly? Okay. I guess I'll have to keep that in mind. BRB gonna make dinner? Alright, well you take your time. Make sure you keep the numbers high in chat here, alright? Even if you're lurking, doesn't matter what you're doing. Stay in here. This is very important. The number has to be high in order for my ego to be satisfied. Otherwise, I'll be very upset. That's another one. Yeah, apparently it's another one. Okay, so I didn't know if you just kind of stood there for a while, you just die. I had no idea, so you have to keep moving. Okay, did not know that. So now we gotta replay this section for like, what, the third or fourth time now? Fuck my piss. That's not ideal. And that's always something that's tough to do in horror games, I feel. You little rascal. That's something I always feel like is like tough to do in horror games, where you have to try to mix the balance of like tension without giving way to frustration. Because that's very easy to do. And even the ones that do it really well, it really depends on the person where that can kind of fall apart. It's tough to do, you know? Not to say that I could do it, because I probably couldn't, but I know that is an element that that does kind of push people off of horror games in particular. Horror games where you're trying to maintain that balance of, obviously part of the scare is fear and tension and all that good stuff, right? You have to do all that. But if you Now, an example of a game that does a really bad job at this is Outlast 2. Anyone who's played Outlast 2, boy, that game is frustrating as shit. It's just not very good. A lot of the time, like, you have no idea where to go, and you end up feeling like frustrated that you keep dying because there isn't like anything clear as to where you're supposed to run, so you just run to another dead end just to die from some fucking lady with a pickaxe who's chasing you. And that happens over and over and over again, to the point where it's just like, okay, to the point where you just kind of roll your eyes at it. And I'm not saying this game's doing that. It's not. Like, I'll admit there are some times where like something new is introduced as well where I'm not familiar with, and that's okay. Part of that is learning. Oh, he's okay. Oh, are you fucking... God damn it. I thought I turned around, because when you hear that like whisper noise, you turn around, but I guess I didn't get him. So we gotta redo this part for like the 5th time now? 4th or 5th time? Okay. Yeah, I'm doing so good. Ooh, look at me. We also got an ad coming up in about 2 minutes, so brace your holes. Get used to that. It ain't gonna change. I gotta have some incentive for people to pay for subs, you know? That's all I'm saying. Well, I still haven't died, so it appears. I might be the protagonist, but I'm not entirely sure. I hope that I'm not some side character that leaves notes for pointless exposition. Also, I found some strange computer that gave descriptions of the monsters, and it seems that they are called effective based on how many people they kill. Okay. I will brace nothing? That's right. I approve of the stalwart ability to just not give a shit and just do whatever. I respect it, I do. It's kind of like I don't know if it... Oh, the Silent Hill fucking monster. I don't know if it says anything about me, but when there's like a 50-50 choice that has to be made. So like, right? So I'm saying it like based on pure where the fuck am I? Oh. So I'm saying if there's like a 50-50 chance and I don't know what the 2 outcomes are, I just kind of like pick one. I don't think about it, because why? If it's going to be like a random chance of something and I don't know the outcome, why do you have to think about it? I'll just pick one, see what happens. It works or it doesn't, you know? I said brace your holes in a chat and almost got banned the other day. Listen, some people are absolute babies. And see, here in my chat, you guys feel American? Do you feel that beating in your chest? That's American pride. That's freedom of speech right there. That's what I give you guys. I give you guys freedom of speech because I love you so much. Okay, so that's the skull door. That goes straight, I think? No, it's left. So it's right, left. Get the bloody key. Usually I see people do stretch breaks or play funky music for subs when they break for ads. Listen, I'm not big enough for shit like that. I'm not. And I'm too lazy to start doing it, okay? Don't expect a lot. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I mean, I can do a stretch. If you guys want to pay me to do a stretch break, I'll do it. I got no problem with that, trust me. Go ahead, shower me with money if you want. fucker. Didn't turn around fast enough. You fucking... I don't... Heal. Alright, I can take one hit. Got to turn around. I'm smart. Not getting me today, Junior. Get wrecked, loser. A hole. I can take the hit. I'm very good. Oh, I turn around, you fucker. Ah, I fucking... It's annoying. Stretch now, I'm watching ads, so I'm paying you stretch now? Okay. Well, you know what? I'm gonna stretch anyways. Because I have to get up and throw my dishes away. Well, not throw the dish away. I gotta fucking put it in the dishwasher. Alright, you know what? And while I'm here, we might as well stretch together. We're gonna do some spooky stretches, alright? Make sure you have your legs about shoulder width apart. Okay? Then we're gonna go down. We're gonna go up. We're gonna stay right here for a good 5 to 10 seconds. And then we go back up. Remember to keep your back straight. Keep that ass engaged. Keep it locked in. Keep those cheeks locked in. Okay?
But I'm a genetic freak, and I'm not normal.
Just like this. And then back up. That's proper lifting technique. Shoulder width apart. Down. Back up. Down. Make sure when you go back up, don't lock your knees. Just before. Just before. Down. Back up. There you go. We're all learning something together, aren't we? Or maybe not. I don't know. Listen, you guys don't pay to see me stretch. So we do every hour and a half of stream. We should be doing this, but we don't. Best thing we've ever done on the stream? You're probably not wrong. That's the thing. You're probably not wrong. Listen, I'll be the first to criticize my own content, okay? I understand. Though, here we are, though. I do have to remind you guys, coming up on November 9th, which I believe, let me double check the date there. So November 9th, it actually lands perfectly on a Saturday. We're gonna have a Halo 2 20th anniversary stream. For anyone who knows this, which I'm pretty sure you guys do at this point, I don't shut up about it. Halo 2 is one of my favorite games of all time. It is amazing. I even have a Halo 2 tattoo on my chest right here. You guys have not seen it before, but it's there. It is my favorite game of all time. I love it. It's a very flawed game, but it's my favorite, and I realize that. Anyways, we're going to be having a celebration of Halo 2. 20 years the game has been out. It came out in 2004. And we're going to have a celebration. So we're gonna do some shenanigans. We're not going to be doing an alcoholic drink challenge like we have been doing the past few events. I don't want the streams to feel too samey in that regard. Any of the celebrations there. I just don't want them to feel too samey. But we have some plans coming up for it. I plan on doing, instead of alcohol though, I will say that I am going to be allowing input for you guys as to, we're going to be combining several different Mountain Dews into the perfect gamer drink. You know, it's just not going to be alcoholic because, boy, getting absolutely piss drunk is something that I'm having a harder and harder time doing. So I don't want to keep doing it. I don't want to keep doing it. It's hard. So we are planning on having contributions. So we are planning on having something kind of similar to, if you guys have been a part of the Helldivers 2 stream that we did for the celebration, we had the mug that everyone contributes to. We plan on doing something like that, but with Mountain Dew and having different types of Doritos. Not mixed, but it'll be fun. You know, have the stretching every 3 minutes for every 3-minute ad break for a point redeem every hour and a half. That seems like a lot of math, and that's something I'm not gonna do. I'm gonna be honest. Oh, that's worse than alcohol? Yeah, it probably is. Yeah, the fucking... Yeah, the Mountain Dew is gonna be worse than booze. It really is. I don't know. But either way, we are gonna have fun with it. We're gonna have a grand old time, so... Joe, it's 2 numbers? Don't tell me how to live. I was looking at him that time. That was horseshit. Oh, fucking... That's annoying. That's annoying. So now we gotta do this again. Yeah, we need to do more stretching. We do. It's 2 numbers. Listen, 2 numbers are hard. Okay? Every 3-minute ad break, that's the thing. I don't run 3-minute ad breaks. I run like minute and a half ones. Or point redeem for every hour and a half. I feel like probably I don't know. Well, I can try to think of something to do. I can try to think of something, but I really want to get past this fucking puppet dude. He keeps killing me. And I feel like I should have it down, right? Like, I'm fucking looking at him, but I still get hit, and it feels annoying. I see you. So 300 might be kind of like a fucking wall that we run up against, but I feel like we got this. We just gotta lock the fuck in. I feel like that's just what we gotta do. Listen, like I said, I haven't been to the gym in like a month. It's just felt like a lot with everything going on. So it's just you know, it's just trying to find time. And unfortunately, it's one of those things where it's just not one of the priorities. Though I haven't been feeling the masculine urge to get back to the gym, start fucking lifting again. I need it. It's helpful for your mental health too, and I think that's gonna be another. I think that's another aspect I've been kind of like slipping on is you know, just kind of feeling like shit, you know? I think that's the other aspect of it. Is like going to the gym helps quite a lot with that. You know, it makes you feel stronger. It makes you feel more confident about your body and everything. So it just feels better. It just feels better, you know. So I think I need a little bit of boost in that. I couldn't go for like 2 weeks and I felt so much worse. Yeah. Yep, I know how you feel. So I just haven't been back, and it's been kind of frustrating. And then it feels like in some ways, kind of like almost like a self-fulfilling prophecy, right? Like you feel like shit because you're not working out, and that like makes you kind of not want to go in some ways. Fucking stump. Oh. Really? I overshot it a little bit. That's annoying. Then you just want to sleep, which is a lot easier than going to the gym and less time consuming. Yeah. Yeah, so then you're spending more time resting, which is not time that you're spending making gains. Yeah, it's time that you're not spending, like, you know, just kind of, and even if you're not like actively gaining muscle, like I want to emphasize this, right? Because I feel like that's important. Even if you're not like actively gaining muscle, sometimes just going just for the sake of kind of maintaining what you got right now is okay. That's fine. At least you're doing something. I mean, given, is it always preferable to go and you know, make some fucking gains so you can go out there and just flex on the haters all the time? Absolutely. But sometimes just going just so you can you know, get a little physical You're so cute. Sometimes you can get a little physical activity in. It's just nice. It's good to do. I have been going for like walks and stuff like that, since especially that I spent a lot of my time in a classroom. But it's just not quite that same kind of thing, you know what I mean? It's just not quite the same. I wanna lift some weights. I wanna do all that good stuff. I wanna feel that burn in my arms and my back and my legs and stuff like that. I wanna feel that again. Because you know, with that, you know that you're building some muscle. You know you're doing something right. When I'm at work, I never get to see the outside. Yeah, I know how that feels. Back in my old job there, like I would only get to see the outside because there was like a window on like the far side of the wall. But you know, in a factory, it's like you don't really get to see that. So in a lot of the time, that felt like kind of it was just kind of depressing. Like all you got to see was like gray walls and machinery and shit like that. Gray and brown walls, you know. And it just and also like you don't get the sun, so you don't get any of the vitamin D, so sometimes you just feel like shit and you're tired. So that sucks. So I remember I felt like shit for a little while because I wasn't actually getting like pretty much any vitamin D. I had like a vitamin D deficiency because like I just never went out in the sun. My personal hobbies include like being in here a lot of the time, you know, making that sick content for that grind, you know what I'm saying? And then the other part is just staying inside a factory for like fucking 10 hours a day. So it's like, well, at what point do you see sun? You just kind of don't. I should become a smoker again just so I can get some sun. Yeah, I mean, basically. Yeah, maybe you should. Yeah, maybe the vitamin D of the sun will balance out the carcinogens. That's the hope. That's what it'll take. Like the energy from the sun will balance out the lung cancer. That's the hope. I fucking saw him that time. That's horse shit. Dude, I saw him that time. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, so that time I saw him. Okay, this guy's... Chat, we're locking in. Fuck you, Toast. Okay, I saw him that time. You lying piece of shit. I would have seen you that time. We're gaming, chat. Chat, we're gaming. Would have seen you that time. Fucking looked like a little bucket or something. I saw you that time, you cheating piece of shit. Chat, we're locking in. Chat, we're gaming. I don't care, I'll take it. Oh, we made it. Let's go. You're about to get so much fresh air? Yeah, I am. Well, I guess it depends on where I go, right? Because you can... Oh, the music change. Ooh, that's good. Chat, we grooving? Are we grooving right now? What? Give me some claws in the air for this track. Ooh, too clean with it, baby. Too clean. So good. Yeah, I guess it depends on what kind of job I get, because, you know, the possibilities of HVAC, well, it's technically technically it's HVACR, heating, ventilation, air conditioning, and refrigeration. Okay, it's very important. You guys need to know this. It's going to be on the test. So there's a lot of applications you can do for it. You can do residential, you can do commercial, you can do refrigeration, you know. Now, refrigeration and air conditioning are similar but different. They are not quite. They are the same but different in different ways. Technically, refrigeration and air conditioning are different. Okay, they're not the same. They are different. Yeah. I know. You guys just secretly come here so I can talk about refrigeration and air conditioning, don't you? I know why you guys are here, and it's okay. It's okay. I understand. I'm here for it too. Oh, this bitch schmovin'. Gotta go back. Yeah, we are sickies like that. Yeah, we are. But we're sick, all right. Forward. Forward. Okay. Forward. Forward, right. Forward, forward, right. Let's go right. Okay. Forward. Forward. Right. Forward. Easy. We're good. Yeah. I don't know. I guess, like, I don't know why. Like, I am kind of feeling that passion. I'm kind of feeling the, you know, I think I'm, like, finally starting to understand why, you know, why the trades can be appealing. And kind of, like, having that knowledge makes you feel good and understanding how some things work. It's just cool. Just cool. This fucking guy again. My arch nemesis, Stickman. I saw you, you piece of shit. Aha. Aha. Give me it. Not today, Junior. Chat, we're locking in. Chat, we're built different. We're burning through these rooms like crazy. We're doing so good. No, I pressed E! God damn it! I pressed it too early, I think. You gotta fucking restart at 300. Oh, that's so fucking annoying. I restarted 300 again. Jesus Christ. You know, it's hard being this bad at things, you know, it is. It's really hard. You guys don't understand what it's like to be me, you really don't. See, I was getting distracted. I was thinking too much about heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. I was getting so worked up about it. It's a brain. Ooh, my brain. There's another brain in the jar. At least we got this silly. At least we got this banging ass track. That's pretty good. Yes. So enter does nothing. Spacebar does something. Yeah, this piece of shit. Who disregard it or have visual impairments. You know, apparently I'm fucking visually impaired because I can't seem to beat this thing ever. Specimen 8? I don't even know what the hell that is, but that's horrifying. Specimen is constantly changing form and attributes depending on subject's personality. The most common form resembles a wall of moving anatomy symbols. Only effective on subjects with past trauma or a history of psychological issues. Well, I guess it's gonna kill me instantly then. Okay, that looks like some sort of ancient forest deity, which is a problem. You know? Floating figure that has appeared in a test chamber a few years after it was filled what was believed to just be unusually violent deer. Specimen seems to engulf subjects and absorb them into its torso region. Proved extremely effective on violent subjects. Weird. Huh. Okay, so there's more SCP nightmares for me to see. Look at that. Well, that's nice. Well, that's nice. Yeah, it's a silly game. I feel like we were so close to getting to the next fucking save point too. I feel so frustrated. I feel so frustrated. Like we had that and I just fucking fumbled it. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Not gonna dwell on it. I am thirsty as shit though. Oh yeah, Daddy's thirsty. How do you feel about that, Chad? Oh yeah. Got a nice cup of water right here. Shit. I know. You feel scared? You probably should be. Rightfully should probably feel a little like freaked out. Probably not too happy with that. Give me that fucking Kate. Hey, you should feel scared. Hell, I feel scared every single day waking up. Get fucked. I just don't want to deal with this guy. This guy's a fucking asshole. No, I feel like I just need to be patient and maybe shut the fuck up sometimes so I can hear the audio cue when he's gonna jump me. Like that. I keep dying to this fucking guy, and I really shouldn't. Like, I know what he's gonna do, and he's like pretty predictable. I just need to stop being stupid. Like he always starts. You have like maybe like 2 or 3 seconds after the start of a room to catch him and turn around. And there's like kind of like a rhythm to it. Where's Spooky? I'm looking for Spooky, trust me. If there's one thing that I'm looking for, it's Spooky. I got some questions to ask her. Spooky, why is your place so damn spooky? I feel like you got some questions to answer, girl. Shit. Girl, you gotta answer some questions. Why your place so damn spooky? Bitch, you live like this? You gotta stop that. Oh, it's that one. It's that ghost. I can imagine that these... Oh, that fucking skeleton. It was so cute. I loved him. Oh, he got me a little bit. He got me a teeny tiny bit, I'm not gonna lie. I love him though, I don't hold it against him. He's just being a little skeleton, you know? He's just being a little guy, that's all. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna fault him for just being a little guy? That'd be crazy. Who would do that? More ads? Oh, yeah. A school mom. Yeah. Oh, now we got the spider. I'll deal with the spider. I'll deal with the spider. I'll deal with, like, the green slop ghost. I'm sure there's a name for him, but I'll call him the slop ghost. Just like you guys are my little slop fiends. You guys crave the content. You're little slop monsters. Oh boy, he's scooting. Damn, boy, he fast. Chat, are you my little slop fiends? Is that what you are? It's okay if you are. I just want to know. Oh, that's not fair. That's not fair. He spawned on top of my head. Come on now. Keeping the ear out for that puppet fucker. I'm watching you, puppet fucker. I want to go to work while I feel giblet punched. You're gonna have to do it.
You know what? This is not funny. This is the hardcore stuff.
I agree. This really is the hardcore stuff. We're a hardcore chat. We're a hardcore stream. We don't fuck around. Alright. What's in this room that's gonna pierce my butthole? Nothing? Okay. I can live with that. Easy. GG easy. Oh, we got a school mom again. I am not looking forward to the time where they start combining, like, for example, like the Silent Hill mannequin thing with the puppet. That is gonna suck so much ass. It's all just gonna be incredibly disorienting. It was cute. It was cute. We're on floor 376. I know I have my camera's in the perfect spot where it blocks all of that. Yeah, we are on 377. So we're doing it. We just have to not fuck this up. So I gotta lock in when the time comes, chat. I hope you understand. All the other ones I can handle. It's just that goddamn puppet. That's the one that keeps fucking getting me. I really expected a cardboard cutout in that hallway. I really did. Now we got the slop ghost. Fuck off, slop ghost. You're not gonna give me sloppy toppy, Mr. Ghost. I'm an honest man. I will not accept sloppy from you. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. I'm a man of honor. I will not receive sloppy toppy from a ghost. Not today, at least. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Let's see how I feel. Alright. Yeah, Dave's got some rad-ass beats. He does. Haven't died yet. Okay. So I've read that note. I read that note and died. I remember that. Oh, praise Allah. Praise the Lord Allah. Oh, God. Praise him. Chad, it feels so good. We just gotta get the inspiration from the hang in there, cat. Oh, thank you, little hang in there, kitty cat. You taught me everything that I know. You taught me self-reliance. You taught me how to just hang in there. Thank you, kitty cat. I appreciate you. I am now filled with determination and a little bit of whiskey. Certainly helps. Determination and whiskey go hand in hand. They really do. What is this? Some kind of sex dungeon? Can't be caught in here again. Thank you, Spooky. Have you actually seen anything about Undertale before? I watched someone do a playthrough of it, like, way back in the day. Back in, like, 2015, 2016, or whatever. I'm gonna be real. If this question is gonna lead to asking me whether or not I'm gonna play Undertale on the stream, that's gonna be a big old 0 from me, personally. Threshold of consciousness? What the fuck? Hi, kitty cat. Why do I feel like you're gonna attack me? Hawk?
Well, hello there. Are you lost, little one? This place can help those who are ready, but expect turmoil more than you are used to.
Oh. Interesting. Have you actually seen... Okay. Darn could be a cool game if you went in blind and wanted to vibe. I think the problem would be... Like, I have thought about it. And... I've also kind of, like, come to a conclusion where... That kind of game can be really rough to play through, because even though... People love Undertale, and deservedly so from what I understand of people who cover the game. I don't think we're going to avoid just tons of backseating, and I think that's going to be fucking annoying. Because I'm going to want to do things my way, but I feel like I'm just going to keep getting steered around by the nose by everyone. And the people who do come to watch, maybe like even new people are going to watch, are going to come in and like want to do that. And they're going to be like, well, you're going to miss this or that. I don't care. I don't even want to have the conversation. Right? Like, I'm not playing this to fucking do this or that. But I feel like Undertale is one of those games where it's going to be impossible to avoid. So, I mean, I'm still alive and strong, but I feel like the innermost part of my journey lies ahead. I wonder what the antagonists will look like. I hope they're cute. I hope so, too. I hope they're adorable. Broken. Oh. I have no idea what's happening here. These hurt? No.
Two sides of the same coin. Knowing your projections can help you achieve freedom.
Okay. Fuck. Alright, that's a room. More of an off-stream game? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's just like Undertale is definitely one of those games where, like I said, I know I'm gonna be like led around by the nose, and I'm not gonna have fun doing that. Oh, it's this loop corridor again. I knew that was gonna happen. I fucking knew it was gonna happen. They got me pretty bad the last time. But I knew it was coming. Gladly set the fandom nag people's on fire. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I know some people are really dumb with it. Because I kind of felt that way sometimes, like playing some other games, like sometimes, right? Playing like BG3, sometimes playing even just like random games here and there. Don't get me wrong, there is like sometimes where I want people to direct me towards like something that can be really cool, but I feel like I need to add like a very explicit like pinned comment kind of thing where it's like, listen, fucking do not backseat me. You get one warning and then you get fucking banned after that. Because that shit gets really old, especially when you take into account like some stuff with Twitch chat as well, that there's a delay, and you'll get people who will offer some really frustrating instructions like turn around, especially if I've been moving like the whole time. Dog, what the fuck do you mean turn around? And now I get all mixed up and confused. Be more than yourself. No. Put on your mask. Be part of something. No.
The mask you wear serves its purpose well, but be careful not to lose yourself in it.
That's, yeah. So yeah, that's something that can get frustrating. So I feel like I probably do need to place some kind of part of like the rules or whatever. I feel like I do need to put somewhere in there about the rules where you know, backseating is not allowed unless I ask for it explicitly. You know? Not quite this time. I suggest Undertale because playing Earthbound could be fun vibe, but it's not on stream. Like any sort of those, let me be clear, I guess.
Balance is the key to keeping your mind free and sane.
That's true. So any sort of these big kind of RPG games, right? Well, I would say any RPG game.
Knowing your shadow can greatly help you, but be ready to see what you'd rather not be.
Yeah, that's fair. Like any sort of those like RPGs, right? I do understand it, and I'm trying not to do the same thing with Santa when we play BG3 as well. I want him to have experiences that are pretty pure. I want him to have experiences that are like fairly pure, but providing some like additional context which may help shape some of his choices, if that makes sense. I also don't know what's going to be attacking me, but I don't care to look back. I don't really want to know, because it's probably going to scare the fucking shit out of me. And I'd rather not. No thank you, sir. I'd rather not. Whatever kind of nightmares you have in store for me, I am not interested. I am a good Christian boy. Interested in good Christian things like Minecraft and praising the Lord. Okay, those are the only two desires I have on this earth. I do. I see there's things on the walls and they look unhappy. So let's not do that. Yeah, Earthbound is going to be one of those games where it's just so dense with shit You know, and it's got like a pretty heavily established base of people who really like it, who are passionate about it, and I don't blame them for that. And they're gonna want to steer people towards a direction where they want to see other people play the thing they like. But I feel like a lot of the time, a lot of people try and fail that impulse to not try to like backseat. And given like I still fail at that too. I still feel like I have a hard time like kind of navigating that gray space between trying to navigate and provide context to some things without backseating somebody. So again, like, I'm open to criticism myself. Like, I get it. Earthbound isn't as dense and backseatable. Oh, it's not? I thought it was. Okay, my bad. Isn't a multi-ending game would be better, but Nintendo be Nintendo. That's true. Okay, so I guess maybe what I was thinking was something maybe like Chrono Trigger or something like that. So I'm pretty sure Chrono Trigger has several endings. I've never played that game either, but I feel like, well, it's like it's kind of like there's another edge to it, right? Because not only am I playing a game that's going to take forever for me to complete on the stream, especially with my given schedule, but it's also just, it opens up the whole backseating thing, and on top of that, it's just a lot of game to cover, which is why, like, when I did BG3, I did like a bunch of Act 1, some little sprinklings of Act 2, and then some bits and pieces of Act 3 as well. Just realized I've never had a mentor figure, trial, or leaving home scene. That means the story isn't following the archetypes to make me a traditional hero, which means I can be killed off. Feels nice for a little while at least. You tried. There's like one item the whole game, really? So is Earthbound kind of more of like a... Okay, I thought it was something much different than that. Okay, I guess guess I'm wrong. Okay. Chrono Trigger is wild, it's crazy, innovative for the time with all that. Fandom generally is super respectful for new players, but still a huge game. Yes, okay, that's good at least. I'm glad the people who still are big into it are generally pretty cool. I know, like, another large aspect of it is that I don't know how much of the game's art was done by Akira Toriyama. To any people who may not know, that's the creator of Dragon Ball. So, oh Christ! So when you see artwork for the game, you're like, that looks a lot like Dragon Ball, doesn't it? I'm like, yeah, that's because the same guy who did that. Especially with Akira Toriyama's passing, you know, it's now it now like has that element to it too, where it's like, well, shit. Not only is it a rad ass game, but it's also a game that has like his art all over it. Okay, we're trying to stay away from the spodes. We're locking in a little bit. Okay, he spawned on top of my head. What a piece of shit. Okay. Sorry, I see your messages. I just gotta lock the fuck in, that's all. Gotta stay away from the monsters. Earthbound's a whole RPG, but there's one item that people tend to backseat on. It's got high power and lowest accuracy in the game as a book reference. Oh, okay. Kira did all the character designs for Chrono Trigger. Okay. I wasn't sure if it was one of those things where he was involved with it, but maybe like he was very inspirational for the project. Like he obviously they used his art and stuff like that, but I didn't know like how into it he was. But okay, that makes sense. Yeah, because like just looking at like the cover art for that game, you're like you instantly recognize that as Toriyama's art. You really do. Given that in my humble opinion, I don't feel like Dragon Ball holds up very well, but or at least Z doesn't. I don't keep up with that. I don't watch shonen. I don't watch a lot of anime in general. Though for some reason the one anime I have like started and watched to completion in recent years has been JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, which is odd. I didn't think I would enjoy it that much, but here I am. I did it. Do I know anything about the actual story of Chrono Trigger? I know that it's there's a young lad, and I think he meets a princess at some sort of fair or something, and it was like forever ago, like some ancient, there's like a meteorite that crashed into the planet, and it had some like giant like lava bug thing, and it's threatening to come back unless someone like goes back in time and stops it or something. I could be completely wrong. I know there's like a frog guy that you can hang out with and a robot fella. And some like cat lady. I don't know much about it. Get the fuck out of here. Get fucked. 496. Not dying. Not dying to you, puppet man. Not this late. Chat, I'm locked the fuck in. Yo! Room 500. Spooky!
Still here. You just keep on going, don't you? Well, the next door has been fixed up for you. So enjoy and keep moving on. You little fleshy live one.
Thank you, Spooky. This goes into the ceiling. You know what? Thank you, Spooky, for the words of encouragement. Very nice of her. Password is cheese? Hell yeah, I'll think of that. Alright, chat, I gotta pee real quick. I'll be back in just a second. I'm not even gonna send you to the BRB screen, so I'm just gonna mute the mic. Be back in just a moment. Mike was muted. Yeah, well, I died. At least the save point was there, so I still had my headphones on, so I heard that part. I'm gonna get spooked. Oh, fuck. I got. You know what? I might as well grab some water, too. Damn, there's already another ad break coming up. Sheesh. Yeah, 12 different endings to Chrono Trigger? That's crazy. Holy shit. That's wild. Alright. Actually, like 14? Jeez. Yeah, a game from 1995 having like 12 different endings is kind of insane. Yeah, that's pretty wacky. Yep. Well, we're back. You know, hey, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? So, once again...
Alive and still here.
So, I'm halfway through the game.
Keep on going, don't you? Well, the next door has been fixed up for you. So enjoy and keep moving on.
Thank you, Spooky.
Bless you, live one.
Thank you, Spooky. I'm gonna save. You know what? It's out of order. This game's bullshit. Wait. Says I'm back at room 52. Spooky, did you fuck me? Didn't give me that time. Day 2. Food supply depleted. Water supply at 30%. Mental health deteriorating. Leaving notes behind to help others. Mark where I've been. You fucking bitch. Did you send me back to room actual 55, or is this 555 and you're playing a prank on me? Chrono might be neat if the peeps here would vibe with it. Of course, not for a while. That's the thing, though, is that I don't think I'm going to play that game ever on the stream. Right? Like, for those purposes. It's not the backseating I'm worried about with something like that. It's going to be... It's just... People, I think if I started playing it, they would want to see all of it to some degree. And I am not going to do that because I'll be sitting there just playing that game on stream for like fucking like a year, and I'm not going to do that. So I got kind of conflicted with that kind of thing at Baldur's Gate 3 as well. Yeah, it says I'm back at room 60. However, okay, express tunnel. Okay, Spooky. I thought you were gonna bamboozle me for a little while, girl. Damn. I mean, that's why, like, I played a bit of Baldur's Gate 3 on stream, but I didn't do, like, the whole thing. Because I think by the time I got done with my save file, it was, like, over 100, like, 20 hours. Then again, I was, like, really trying to scrape the sides and all that stuff, too. So, that would have been tough to justify. So right, forward. So right, forward, left, right, forward, right, forward, right, forward, right. try right. Right. Okay. Woo! Let's just say you can skip a major plot point that becomes optional. Oh, that's pretty wild. Huh. Interesting. Getting VR Batman punching rats? I mean, that's what God intended. Honestly. God intended for Batman to punch rats in the sewer. Inshallah. Welcome back, cousin. Back from ad jail. Back from prison. I'm gonna get jump scared in this hallway. No? This one then. Okay. Having some restraint, Spooky, huh? What's the problem, girl? You losing your edge? You edging, Spooky? Spooky, are you edging me right now? Listen, if anyone's gonna edge me, it's gonna be me, okay? I'm gonna edge myself. I'm the edge master. My wrestling name should have been Edge. Mmm. Little coffee cup, it's so cute. $532, let's go. Best number in the game? Mmm. You little shit. Yeah, we got it. Okay, yeah, we did get our numbers back. We're on 537 at the moment. So, yep. We did eventually make it back. We're not being stalked anymore. That's good. Fucking okay, never mind. We are being stalked, but it's by a spider. By some kind of man spider, some kind of spider man. The fucking spode. I don't trust the spode. I really don't. Ah, you little rascal! Even the cardboard cutout spider wanted to try to nibble on my face a little bit. You know what? That little cardboard cutout's so cute. Maybe I'd let it have like a little nibble of the cheek, you know, and share like a little bit. Almost like a. Oh, this is new. This is new. Did not expect this. For a while, I thought I'd really escaped this place, but despite the trees and flora, I think this is actually just another room. I did, however, find deer, so I might at least get to eat. They make some strange sounds, though. Oh, I bet these deer are getting silly with it. Ah! Oh, fuck! Bambi's hostile. Okay. Okay, the deer are not friendly. The deer are not friendly. I don't know what they are, but they're definitely not deer. I tried sneaking up on one the other day to kill it for food, but it saw me as soon as I got close. I was barely able to get away from the thing. I managed to board up most of them. Hopefully I can find another way out of here. Oh, great. Yeah, great. You did a great job there, buddy. I got an axe. Yo, extra dimensional choppy. Let's go. Yo, let's go. I killed it. Holy shit, I actually have a weapon now. It takes a while to swing, too. Oh! Oh, Christ. These deer are strange. Ooh. Okay, I don't like that at all. I don't like that one bit. I don't like what's going on there. Some sort of forest deer god. What the fuck? Alright, I'm getting out of that room. I don't like that room. You know? Okay. I don't see what it is, but I don't fucking skeleton. Oh, Christ! That thing is horrible. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't like that thing at all. That thing is horrible. Holy shit. Please get away from me. Bro, just leave me alone. I just want to eat chicken tenders, okay? I just want to get sloppy toppy, eat chicken tenders, and have a beer, alright? Just fucking leave me alone. I don't want to become part of your weird flesh collective or whatever it is you're going on around. I don't want to deal with it. Yeah! Fuck. I don't like it. I don't like it. Chat, I don't like it. I'm not a fan of this thing. Is that what it is? That if you kill too many deer, that thing comes out to haunt you? You know, I suppose that would make sense. I suppose that would make sense. I mean, it was probably going to happen anyways. But I don't know. Listen, that's one thing that I really like a lot about like folk horror, is that there's so much like terrible shit that can be lurking out in the woods that you don't know about, and I think that's what makes it very effective to me. The woods are just naturally creepy. They can be like some of the most beautiful landscapes that you've ever seen, but like at night, like in the dark, they can be absolutely horrible. Absolutely horrible. Doing make a folk horror movie? That does sound rad. That does sound pretty rad, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe once I make that sick HVAC money, I guess depending on the schedule as well, maybe we could work something out. Ah, you little pumpkin. You little pumpkin. I think I would probably do my best when it comes to like a horror short. Like horror shorts. Like feature-length movies are really fucking hard to do. And something even like Redleard Media talks about, it's like movies are a great idea in concept to hang out with your friends all day, but they are a tremendous pain in the ass and they are never worth it. So I gotta appreciate it. How's good old school ma'am doing back there? Ah, she's doing all right, you know, just doing ghost stuff. You know, there's nothing wrong with some old good stuff every now and then, you know? Oh, definitely it ain't, I ain't fucking with 2.5 hours of scary atmosphere. Yeah, that seems like a enormous task that I don't. That's a tall deal to handle. I'm not gonna lie. Awful to direct. Yeah, you really have to get your stuff figured out for that. So that's what I think. That's why I've been coming around to the opinion that I like horror shorts, like short films, not shorts as in like 60 seconds though. You know, just like creepypastas, you can just have like a very short, simple, effective bit of spooks and scares. Absolutely. I think that's where it thrives. It's at its most, really. Because I feel like horror needs to be vague enough. It needs to have enough for you to chew on without getting bored. It needs to keep you engaged, but not feed you too much information where you get everything and understand everything right off the bat. Given if you're watching like a slasher or whatever, that can be a different story, because that can be about, oh hey, did someone's nipples get cut off with a hacksaw? Great, okay. There's nothing to think about here. You're just like, wow, that's fucked up, and that's the that's the end of that. But with the more like psychological stuff, if you want to build an atmosphere but not bore someone and give them something to like chew on or think about, there's a lot that you can do. What the fuck is this? Now we're in some kind of science area? What is this science bullshit? This whole place is somehow even worse than the new GL labs, though it seems like they've to have constructed with much larger budget than the new lab. Nothing works quite right. I can see why it is banned so quickly. Wonder if there really is anything here worth salvaging. Oh, I don't like how fast that is. That's just gonna cause so many jump scares. I hate it. All right. Nothing. I can't get around boxes, even though it would be very simple for me to do so. Oh, great. Oh, great. I gotta go. This is bullshit. Spooky just said that there were things we needed to salvage from this place. I'm starting to worry that a loose specimen may be included in the list of things for us to retrieve. The power just shut off again. Is everything broken in here? Yes. The answer to that is absolutely yes. Okay, this is very different. I don't know what to do. I can't think well. I feel strange. I'm hiding from that thing. I feel like something is growing on my skin. I can't seem to tear it off fast enough. I'm losing a lot of blood. You're telling me something's gonna jump onto me, huh? I'm gonna have to do this. I'm gonna have to keep giving it the chops. You have to keep it close. It becomes something else when it gets too far away, something I can't outrun. I don't like that at all. What the fuck? What the fuck is that? Okay. I don't like this at all. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right then. Ooh. Okay, that was pretty spoopy. Oh, I like the 80s slasher. The practical gave them inspiration to build more atmosphere, like the first Freddy Krueger. Yeah, that makes sense. I was hoping I could hit it with the axe, but you know, that was wishful thinking. I understand. Yeah, so I mean, there's always these kind of like swings when it comes to horror, right? Like you'll get periods where slashers are kind of big and people really like to see those. And then that will shift to something more atmospheric, to something more like psychological on that end. And then we'll have this back and forth, right? It keeps happening over and over again. Which is fine, you know? And that's okay. I like that. Yeah, Perps is breaking it down, sexual style of this music, and I can't say I blame him. Though that monster is horrible. I don't like looking at it. It is stinky and bad and gross. Perps is throwing it back on main. Can't say I blame him. I do the same thing. I'm out here just posting pics of my ass on main. It's crazy. Not this time, little ghost. Not this time, little ghost. I'm conditioned to your bullshit. Though here's the thing, if I'm being chased by a spooky monster and that thing jumps out at me, yeah, I am going to piss my pants again. Okay, chat, is this part too loud? Because I'm kind of seeing the audio spike up to the desktop there. Kind of wonder if that's too loud for you. Seems normal? Okay. Alright, just making sure. It seemed like it was okay, but yeah, you still gotta make sure. I've gotten a lot better over the years at trying to figure out audio balancing and all that good stuff. Am I perfect at it? No, but I've certainly come a long way than what I used to have, so, you know, I try. Okay, so then we gotta open that up. We got a boogie. Oh, fucking Jesus. So you kind of have to play around with that thing like a little bit. If it gets, or maybe not. Maybe it just fucks with you. Man, you really you gotta put the juice to it. Man, it lunges right to you. Like, I don't have time to heal or anything. Wait, am I just dead? You're nothing to fear, you have nothing to think. Follow for your selfish desires. Follow your natural instinct. After all, you're just an animal. It's much easier than trying to think. I didn't get a fucking chance! I got through the door and then, like, as soon as I got through the door, it just attacked me again. Okay. Sound effect is loud, but the actual audio seems balanced. Yeah, with stuff like that, I don't think I can actually tweak anything else. Like, the only thing I can do is just bring the overall levels for the game, like, as one kind of blanket. Can't really do much about audio, like, individual audio tracks. So I apologize about that. Well, I didn't try to whack him. I didn't try to hit him with the axe or anything. They said about like you can't be too far away from it, but the thing is like it moves really fucking fast anyway, so do I just gotta like do I have to just like keep like basically spamming the shift button to sprint? I don't know. I think even before you get to the worm thing, I think. I actually don't know how it works. I figured out the puppet guy. The puppet guy I figured out. This thing there was like it said something about it turns into something else if it's too far away. So it was like it shows up as like this ball thing and then it becomes this maybe that's the point. Maybe you have to like try to keep it close so it doesn't evolve. If it turns into the worm, that's like the biggest problem. So maybe, yeah, I'm trying to think. Because it's like, at first it's like the floating ball, then it turns into like the bipedal like flesh monster. And then it turns into the worm thing. So I'm thinking if it turns into the worm, you're already like really playing with fire. So maybe you gotta prevent it from transforming by staying close enough? I don't know. What room is it showing up on? It shows up around like 6:15-ish or so. Yeah, because I do all this. I'm on 6:10 right now. So I'm gonna try that out. We're gonna do this for science, you know, chat. Still is quite odd. Seeing equipment doesn't quite work right. Almost as if it was designed for people without hands. Also, I'm not sure if it's best with just faulty electronics, but power keeps fluctuating. Weird noises coming from the air ducts. Yeah, no, that doesn't happen. As someone who's going through electrical training, yeah, that shit does not happen just with normal power. Shit is definitely wrong in here. It is not good. So we're still in room 610 right now. Okay, and this whole section is treated as room 610. I kind of noticed like after about, it's like 10-ish rooms or so after you hit a save point, then it turns into, then it's like, okay, you're gonna encounter a new monster or something. There's gonna be another twist on the old formula. So yeah, I'm still in 610. Okay, so now in this room, I'm still in 610. So I'm gonna turn on the power. He's gonna come in through there. So then it changes to this thing. So as long as I keep old boy. Oh, he's bussing down the doors. My man's bussing. He's kind of cute, you know? Kind of cute as long as you don't look at him for too long, you know what I'm saying? Just a little guy. All right, buddy, come on. Just me and you. Just me and my boy. Just going for a walk. Ah, come on, man. You're not so bad. I don't see what everyone, everyone's always talking about, like, ah, oh, this guy's a evil tooth, gaping vagina flesh monster, you know? I don't see that in you, personally. I see someone who yearns to be understood. We should give this guy a name. Chat, what do we think of a name for this guy? He kind of looks like an Eddie to me. Eddie, how you doing? Doing all right, bud? I'll have a beer with this guy. Elroy? Elroy's a good name, too. Why not? Yeah, remember to walk your Eldritch Horrors. That's true. Or Jimbo? Oh, Jimbo, Elroy, and Eddie. These are all good names, you know? I'm not kicking them out of bed or nothing. I like these. Yeah. Jimbo's a solid one. Yeah, the Eldritch Horror. I don't know. I know there's not that many people in here, and like pretty much everyone has suggested their own version of it. So it's like, I'm kind of feeling Elroy though. I'm not gonna lie. It feels like it adds some sophistication to him because look at him. He's a distinguished gentleman. This Eldritch Horror. Elroy, my guy. Come on over here. You little rascal. Come on now. Elroy's a bit of a slow walker, and that's okay, you know? You know, like when you're hanging out with your friends or whatever, and you always gotta try to, like... Because normally I'm someone who walks pretty fast. You know, and my friends... When I do get to hang out with them very, very rarely. You know? I tend to walk fast, so I sometimes have to slow it down. But you know, you just gotta keep pace with your boys, and that's okay. You don't want them feeling like you're trying to run away from them or nothing. Oh, the little spring guy tried getting me. You're so cute. Elroy's just a good guy, you know? Again, does he look like a vagina with teeth? Yes. But you know, if you just sit down and talk with him for a minute, you know, he'll open up to you. He'll be honest. He's a good guy. He's an alright guy, you know? Elroy's trying his best out here. You know? Looks a little ugly. Maybe could use a little lotion or maybe a hug. But he tries his best. He does what he can. Yeah, this guy is the bane of speedrunners because, I mean, if he turns into that worm, you just kind of die. Because that worm is fast, and it fucks with your vision, too. So, I would much rather deal with this guy. Well, Oh. Well... Elroy decided, you know, he's like, hey, listen, man, it's getting late. I gotta head out. You know, I get it. Hey, Elroy, it's good to see you. You know, shake hands with him. Or, toothy mouth bits or whatever. Good to see you while it lasted, bud. But, you know, I understand. Y'all got shit to do. Thank you for not killing me, Elroy. I'm glad we can come to an agreement and an understanding. Yeah, bye, Elroy. Thank you for not killing me. I appreciate you, dude. Yeah, no, he doesn't have hands, but, you know, I think he just appreciates the gesture. The thought of it put into it. I think that's all it is. I think that's all he wanted. Okay. Now I'm thinking, chat, there's like no way where... we're gonna get to, I'm gonna say, like, once we get to, like, rooms, like, 800 and beyond, they're gonna start throwing multiple monsters at us at the same time. There's no way they're not going to. And they're probably gonna do it in some combinations that suck. They're gonna do it in some absolutely brutal ones. They're probably gonna give you the goo monster and the fucking the slopping boy and I don't know, maybe the puppet. Just anything with the puppet sucks. So just gotta avoid that. Just anything but the puppet. They have hands. I thought he had some under the teeth. No, he was just kind of like a torso with, like, flesh kind of butterflied out. He didn't really have arms. At least I didn't notice. Maybe I'm being insensitive to Elroy. Maybe he does have arms. I apologize, Elroy. Didn't mean to hurt your feelings there, brother. Oh yeah, it's Dave. Is that what we named the goo ghost, the sloppy guy? We named him Dave. I could have sworn we ah you little cutie. Okay, so Dave is the goo ghost. We got Dave, we got Elroy. I don't remember if we had nicknames for any of the other ones or not. I don't know if we do. Dave and his funky fresh beats. Yeah, Dave's got it held down over here. This guy's dropping sick beats. Honestly, like, I'm impressed. Dave's kind of killing it out here. Dave, my man, my boy. What are you doing out here? Sheesh. Dave's throwing down fat tracks, and here we are, you know? This guy's working overtime over here when it comes to providing an experience, and I'm just feeling lazy as shit. Dave Elroy. Ah, the spider! Schoolman, the dude from Majora's Mask with the masks. Yeah, that's true. And the rest. And the gang. Alright, we're at 648. Well, that section with Elroy took a little while, especially that intro section, because we went through like several rooms that was just one room. It was kind of a pain in the ass, but that's okay. And not to mention, we've had some setbacks by dying a few times, especially, I think we died twice to Elroy. And we've died a bunch of times to the puppet. Which, yeah, fuck the puppet guy. You eat my entire dick from the front, back, top, sides, all of it. Multiple ways of eating dick. Oh, there's more. Take the dead. Take the dead to take the dead to take the dead to take the dead. Okay. 247 method, parasitic infections, form of creature that is believed to be extraterrestrial, though is not officially proven. Proved very effective on most subjects, but deemed too difficult to contain. The specimen broke out of its containment area due to frequent electrical malfunctions. Really nice. Good. I'm glad everyone's so goddamn competent. Nice. Thanks, everybody. Day 3. Hallucinations are manifesting at increasing intervals. The cause is probably sleep deprivation or a gas that is being pumped into the rooms. I have not yet been injured, so I don't think it's because of a brain injury or blood clot. Okay, that's fair. I listen, I'm a man who now understands of what sleep deprivation can do to somebody. I understand it. I empathize with people who've dealt with it. Because that shit sucks. It's not good. And hopefully I don't get that sick ever again. Of course, I'm 32, so I still got a life ahead of me. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know what will happen. There's always more time to get horribly sick with some bullshit. There's always more time, guys. There really is. 660. Nice. I feel like I'm gonna get jump scared so hard in like these kind of hallways. So I haven't found that wizard that Matt was fucking with you. That wizard? Why do I not remember that? Oh, it's this one again. Alright, hit me. Not getting me this time, buddy. I know your tricks. I know your tricks. Oh, wait, yeah, okay. I thought you were talking about Santa for some reason. Like Santa was talking about a wizard. I don't know. Listen, maybe I'm sleep deprived right now and I don't even know it. Yeah. Yeah, dude, that was like a surreal time in my life, thinking that like wizards were real and fucking with me in real life. I think that was probably the second closest time I ever felt to like being insane. There was one other time where I had some thoughts that were not great. There was one time like that where I was like, oh dude, this is bad. Is there something on the table? It's a note. I know that okay, so forward. Okay. Forward. Let's try right. Okay, forward, left it is. Forward, left. Let's go left again. Okay. Forward, left, straight. There we go. Yeah, we've been in that room before, and every time we go into that room, the note is the same. Day 4, I'm starting to lose track of time. The battery on my phone became very low, so I delegated to save it in case I find an exit. That's fair. Thank you, little ice cream. I'm in room 666. Ooh, spooky. I'm gonna get hit with a Satan. Nope, there's no Satan. I'm in room 667 now. Unless they purposefully move it to 667 to kind of change up what you think. You're gonna see. Yeah. Yeah, they didn't hit me with it this time, perps. Why does that emote looks like Chris Redfield with red eyes? And now I'm just thinking of Resident Evil 6 all over again. Perps, you've triggered me. You're gonna get banned. I'm kidding. You're safe for now. But Resident Evil 6 was a whole adventure. Jesus Christ. Leon, you've got to get my sister pregnant. Carry on the Redfield bloodline, Leon. You got nice cheekbones. How else are you gonna pass that down unless you get my sister pregnant? Leon! Very important. Chris wants to make sure he just has a niece or a nephew. That's all he wants, okay? All he wants. We have freedom of speech in this chat. You do until a point, right? It's like shouting fire in a crowded movie theater and talking openly about Resident Evil 6. Both of those things are not covered by the First Amendment. I'm sorry. Though I will talk about how much Chris Redfield makes me laugh because he's a funny boy. Oh, school mom. School ma'am. How's she doing back there? She's doing all right. Chris wants to get Leon laid. I don't know if he just wants to get Leon laid, if he's like that much of a bro, or if he just wants to like have a niece or a nephew like so badly, and Leon's like a guy he trusts, so he's like, well, dude, if anyone's gonna free blast into my sister, bro, it should be you. I mean, I'm just saying, she's a good girl, and you know, she's a good person, and you know, you're a cool guy, so I'm like, dude, you get a pass from me, man. You can fuck my sister. That seems like very much like a high school kind of bro conversation. It seems like that's something that someone brings up unprompted, right? Where someone has a sister and like you've never talked about any interest in dating her, or you don't even like really talk to her, and he goes like, so yeah, dude, I'm just saying, like, you're a cool guy and everything. You know, we hang out, right? Yeah. Yeah, what's up? You need to chat about something? Yeah, man, I'm just saying, if there's gonna be a lot of people out here getting pregnant in high school, I'm just saying, if someone's gonna do that to my sister, bro, it's gonna be you. You know? Like, I trust you and shit. I didn't think about it, but I'm honored. Thank you. How do I take that? RE6 promised content. Well, that's the thing. It's like a soft promise. Where it's like, yeah, I'll play RE6 solo, but I have to have someone donate. What was the goal? Like $600 or something? I remember it was an absurd amount of money. I will complete Resident Evil 6 solo if someone donates like $600. Oh wait, is this the fucking... This is the Dear God one. I hate this one. I'm just not going to turn around. Honestly, Chris's campaign was the most viscerally COD of the three. Well, I mean, okay, so it was around that... It was around that time period where... It was around that time period, around like the 2010s, where like every game company wanted to capture the Call of Duty audience in some way, shape, or form. And they all tried their asses off to do it. So, and you know, Capcom and Resident Evil wanted a piece of that pie too. So what do? They turned Resident Evil into a fucking Call of Duty bro shooter. You know? They wanted to do it. Ooh. Yes. Room 700, chat. We're doing it. Woo! All right. Honestly, Chris, yeah. Leon's was normal, Jake's was stealth. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Like, now, stealth is something that's very tricky to do right in a game. I feel like a lot of game companies can get action down at least well enough, but I feel like stealth is something that is particularly hard to do. Stealth is pretty tough to get right, and I don't trust whatever creative process Resident Evil 6 went through to get stealth right. I haven't seen that part of the game yet, but I am confident enough to say that it's probably going to be bad. Because like a stealth section, like bad stealth in a game can actively completely ruin it. It's not one of those mechanics where you can just kind of like place it in and just kind of forget about it a lot of the time, especially if you make it like integral to the experience, right? You have to get that nailed down. Jake's, you could just karate because everyone had a melee attack, just his hands a weapon. Yeah, fair enough. He did like the Wesker Cobra Jiu-Jitsu. Yeah. Yep. Okay, that's fair. I mean, it's stupid. I'm gonna mock it, but I'm just saying. Man. Whoa, now, don't trip. Yeah, listen. I ain't tripping. Dog, you're tripping. I ain't tripping for shit. My shoelaces are tied, big man. How's it going, dog? Good to see you. It's the fun stupid for that part. I mean, don't get me wrong, right? I'm all for, like... Oh, this is new. I'm all for drop-kicking zombies and fucking suplexing them and all that shit. Like, obviously, you guys saw me play RE4 Remake, and I had a hell of a time. I had a blast playing that. But at least RE4 didn't take itself seriously. Too seriously. RE6 takes itself way too seriously. I was anxious getting a job here at first, but it seems like things are getting better. This chain is really expanding, which is a shock, just because last week I heard this company was going broke. Every day more and more people show up to eat here. Something still sets me off about this place, and it's food though. So I'm going to try and not eat anything from here. You know what? You're better off. Let me go into the walk-in. 100% beef. It's a good poster. Today was a weird day. The average number of orders continues to rise. It has been. But I don't know the number of people. about the number of people. Today I saw someone use the drive-thru and order a lot of food for one person. And then about 10 minutes later, they were back. They ordered the same exact meals. And then they left again. Then went another 10 minutes after they were back again. Maybe they're just ordering food for a party or a hotel, but it worries me for some reason. I have a feeling that 100% beef advertisement may not have been on the up and up. I'm starting to worry. Chat, I'm scared. Already sucks, but it's amenable as hell. Unfortunately, it is. Well, I'm in the women's restroom and there's a pool of blood on the floor. Ladies, I'm sorry. Shark Week can be hell. Well, I broke my one rule today. The management doesn't give out actual lunch breaks, so I can't go anywhere. And they won't allow outside food here. I mean, they actually screamed at the last customer who did that. Anyway, I had a burger. It wasn't that bad. And I don't feel sick, so I might get a few every now and then. That's reasonable. It's me today, woo? Yeah. Well, best of luck to you. Can't be easy. And who's cleaning these bathrooms, honestly? I don't know what's going on in that one. It's broken. That's not good. I'm broken. Cue the Pantera. Now, as a Pantera fan, I now have to commit several felonies. This is strange. I had a dream last night about this restaurant. I know I was here, and I also felt like I was in another place at the same time. Everything looked so wrong. Nothing was the right size, but I kept hearing these strange animal noises, almost like wailing. I guess I just feel guilty for eating that burger the other day. Also today, I saw that man again, the same one who kept ordering every 10 minutes. This time, he never even left the parking lot. He just got his meal, parked, and then got back in line. He must have done it at least 8 times before he left. Shoes! Well, I guess I should go in the play place. I should have also left to see the rules. Be this tall. Okay, got that down. No screams. Look out for snakes. No alcohol, no diving, no hiding. We will find you. Watch out for snakes, huh? I'll consider it. This is terrible. I already hate it. I can't run. I can't scoot faster. So if anything's in here, I'm kind of cooked. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, this is actually more sanitary than your average McDonald's ball pit. Yeah, a nice bloody chain coming up through the bottom here. Average play place experience. There also should be several teeth there in here. I'm feeling like I'm lacking. Shame. I'm leaving. I fell asleep in my car today after eating one of those burgers. I remember brief flashes of a man or animal coming towards me and feeling like some huge lumbering thing was wailing from deep underground as I continued eating. When I woke up, I was fine, but I veered off from the road. I don't know if it's some weird allergic reaction to a preservative they use or something much worse, but this is my last day. Yeah, it is. That sounds like a quitter's attitude to me, chat. Just keep eating the weird meat. Be some kind of baby? Got a key. We are at floor 710. And if I'm correct, then this means that we are going to be probably encountering a new monster here very shortly. So that's fun, right? That's pretty cool. So I got a key. Now I don't know where that leads to. Right? Because I can't get through here. That's still locked. I wonder if there's a door back here I gotta get into. Oh, I'm in the walk-in cooler now. Nice. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? It's some kind of fire demon. Dude, get out of here. Some kind of like cow Satan? No, bro, no thanks. Nah, I'm good. Nah, I'm good. I'm not... Oh, fuck you. I'm not here to fuck with no cow fucking shit. Oh wait, does it cover up the doors so you can't see them? Oh, that's bullshit. Oh, this thing sucks. Oh, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. We are at floor 7, almost 720 now. We are at 718. Oh, he has the deer spirit. Fuck you, deer spirit. I'm surprised it didn't give me more time with like the floating cow devil thing. Ah! I'm really surprised they didn't give me more time with that. I thought I was gonna have to be running from that thing for way longer of a time, but apparently not. Not today, Junior. Not today. Too good. Ugh. God, that I fucking hate looking at that thing. And like that's the thing about like stuff like that is that you can just have like a mysterious like dark cloaked figure. You can just have that with some eyes and that's already like the spookiest thing you can possibly do. Like you don't really need to do that much to make a monster honestly that scary. It really doesn't take much. At least the deer god isn't also a door god. At least it isn't that. Now, the deer god and the door god thing could combine together to make a truly dangerous JoJo stand. Okay, and that's the thing too, is I feel like if you get too far away from the deer god thing, it starts like... hurts you. So I think you gotta do just like that other creature. You have to like maintain a pace with it. Yo, Elias, how you doing? Welcome back. Sacrifice from Dead Space. Yeah, you have to feed the door gods from Dead Space. This is absolutely true. The door gods must be sated. They must be pleased. Without their blessing, we can never truly progress. Yeah, you know, same old shit. We're currently doing some Spooky's House of Jump Scares right now. This game's great. This game is a fun time. We're on currently, my camera's covering it up, but we're on room almost 750. So we're doing pretty good here. The game goes to 1,000 rooms, but we're making progress. We're doing pretty good. Hope you've been having a pretty good day so far. Hope you've had a good weekend. If you haven't, then I don't know, just do better. I don't know. Ah, man. Finally ditched the goat bitch. Yeah, we ditched the goat bitch. It's Jover for the goat bitch now. We don't have to worry about that anymore. We're now free. We are independent. I'm just very surprised we didn't have to fuck with that that like devil thing for a longer amount of time. Oh, look at that.
Oh, hi. I didn't think you'd make it this far. And you got an axe. Nice.
Nice.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you, Spooky.
Out there, I think. Well, I didn't really have a gift ready, so, there you go. Unlimited stamina.
Oh, thank you.
Never, ever run out. So, see you later.
I'm sure this will not come at a price. Somehow, some way. I'm sure unlimited stamina will not come at any sort of price, right? No way. That's just not something that happens, right? Oh. Oh, can I not? Oh, I can't run. I can't remember. Why did I come here? Was there ever a purpose? I believe death is steadily approaching me now. The hallucinations can hurt me. I'm out of provisions and I'm having sudden violent heart palpitations. Dude, just drink more Bang. What are you doing? You rascal. I can't tell the real from the unreal anymore. My limbs refuse to move the way I want them to. I feel like I'm wading in a deep river that is always flowing against my direction. Now I'll lay down and let the river flow over me. I'll let it guide me to its end. I know where I'm going anyway. This place, this entire place, is just a gyrating, screaming rock in the vastness of an infinite kingdom. I'm going to rest now. I'll be watching over you. Yeah, I killed the ice cream. I am truly a devil. I'm a monster. Never to be forgiven for my transgressions. So, I mean, if I got infinite stamina, I mean, I can't run, but I can swing this axe like a madman. So I can do anything I want, really. I murdered the ice cream. I did. I mean, but that's the thing. The ice cream kind of deserved it, though. Gotta use my stamina as. And now I have a sneaking suspicion that they're going to start piling multiple monsters onto me very shortly. So... yeah, let's see. Yeah, I got my run back, so now, like, I wonder why Spooky, I think Spooky gave me the infinite stamina just to fuck with me. I think that was it. Though, I know, chat, I know what you're thinking. Spooky? Messing with you? Why would she ever do such a thing? She's never done that before. Spooky, why would you do this? That's crazy. Infinite stamina is great, but you can't run, yeah. Yeah, she may have been taking the piss on that one. Spooky's just a rascal. Get out of my way, you. I killed the spider. Look at that. What are you gonna do? Where is your god now? Getting a Fortnite ad? Well, maybe you should stop looking up things related to Fortnite. Then you wouldn't get Fortnite ads. How about that? How about that, huh? Huh? Yeah, God loves spodes, dude. Good old spooky cart. We got the arcade room. Oh, hell yeah. What's up, Santa? Welcome back. I'm free. That was horrible. Lego Fortnite ads. I thought I heard people saying that like Lego Fortnite actually kind of rocks. Like it was surprisingly pretty good. Then again, I don't know. I don't play Fortnite anyways because I'm older than 12, so. Nah, that's unfair to say. That's unfair to say. Adults can play Fortnite too, but it's like, I don't know. It's just not my thing, that's all. I shouldn't be so shitty. Then again, how has that stopped me in the past, you know? Like, Fortnite is great. The ads are so cheesy, though. I mean, it's probably meant to appeal to kids, so. But again, we can't ever have like that kind of attitude. Well, it's for kids, so it should be bad, right? No. Kids can suss out good and bad content too sometimes, even if it's just ads. So we got Dave coming back to haunt our buttholes. Fuck you, Dave. Save point? Let's go. So we just hit room 800, and I'm seeing the time here, and I know we are. I know I started a little late, but I'm gonna have to cut it off here. I gotta take a shower, and I'm gonna try to catch up on a few odds and ends with what little time I got. So, you know, I feel like with one more play session of this, though, we'll be on our way to beating Spooky's House of Jump Scares. I'm pretty excited. I feel like we got this.
Chinese herbal nonsense is for twinks. I want real medicine.
One of these days, you'll get some real medicine. But that's it. But that day is not today. So yeah, chat. I do appreciate you guys popping in here and saying hi. I had a really fun time tonight. Given there were a few sections, especially when we first got to like the puppet guy, where we kind of got a little fucked up. But hey, you know, it happens, right? You know, but the goal is the takeaway is that we locked in, we got her done. We took care of that puppet nerd, and he hasn't been back since, thankfully. He showed up for a little bit in like that clock tower section, but that really wasn't a big deal. We only had to deal with him for like a couple rooms, which is kind of odd. But yeah, whatever. Yeah, have a good night, perps. I appreciate you stopping in, brother. So yeah, on that note, schedule is going to be posted tomorrow for the week ahead. I may take a week off coming up. I don't know when, but I have a feeling it's going to be sometime in the near future. I'm probably going to be taking a week off of streaming here for a bit, but I will notify you guys before that week happens in case, you know, in case you guys wanted to see something or were eagerly anticipating a game to play. Also, if I do take a week off here in October, then what I'll do is that I'll extend like Spooky Week. There's, you know, the horror game month of October here a little bit further. I'll make up for that week with some more horror games during that time, because I feel like that's warranted. I feel like that's a good idea, and I have a lot of fun doing this stuff. I do. We got the scary red lighting. We got all that stuff going on. But yeah. Anyways, I had a lot of fun tonight. Thank you guys so much for stopping in. I do appreciate you. And always remember, folks, no matter what, always remember that j0everkill is on top. j0everkill has always been on top. And j0everkill will always, always be on top. Have a good night, everyone. Take care. And maybe we'll see you Tuesday. We'll see. Anyways, see ya.